Just another hopeful fool in love. The only thing I share is life. The only thing that I give is love. Paradigm. Follow me on a journey of our stories past, a polarized figure of whom you ask, a man of honor, direction, and purpose, someone during the period of the coronation of Haile Selassie, but HIM isn't the focus. A Jamaican national by the name of Leonard James Howell, or the Ganguru Morag, who was vocal about God's chosen people and presented facts that rivaled the slave masters. The first preacher of this movement became known as the First Rasta. His position was named after his imperial majesty, who was the idea and the paradigm for the African diaspora, the crowned King of Kings, Lord of Lords, and the conquering line of the tribe of Judah, Emperor Selassie of Ethiopia. Ganguru authored and published the book, The Promised Key, dismissing the lies about the black race that started clearing up the myths. By teaching the people our truth, landed him in prison for being a seditionist. Although he didn't adorn dreadful locks, his work not only pushed black, the Rastafarian movement went against the establishment, against the status quo, risking life, liberty, and the progressive improvement for black people globally. Just so you know, he should be considered to be a national hero, along maroon leaders like Three Finger Jack and Captain Kudjo. Although his teachings were well received by the people and very inspirational, it was regarded as hate speech, propaganda, communist rhetoric. The spread of his teachings and Marcus Garvey's Pan-Africanism was monumental. Fearing further backlash, he established a village in St. Catherine called the Pinnacle, where free former slaves in Jamaica became self-sufficient, cultivating ganja. For the government to have probable cause, the village was viewed as a commune purporting to be socialist, so the walls had to come tumbling down. The government had the police raid the settlement in the 50s and the 40s to suppress black people's progress for being defiantly independent of the rules set by the crown. Parliament couldn't stand idly by while wealth was generated by the hands of the black and brown, so a militia destroyed it and cleared out the settlers out of fear of the vibration of truth about black power and sound. But it was too late. Just like the maroon towns in Trelawney and St. Thomas century before them, smaller settlements upholding the same principles start popping up around the country, where poor people were fed up and eager to chase those crazy bald heads wearing wigs out of town. Just another hopeful fool in love. The only thing I share is life. The only thing that I give is love.